she thought like I seen that shit with Favio. Favio basically responded and on his story he played that Mouse Tool song with Mello dissing Blazing, and he put that on his story. So I sent it to her like he on your ass, LOL, on some silly shit, and she thinking I'm trolling her. Like I don't know why she took it like a motherfucker was on some I don't know how she took it, but she took offense to it, thinking like a motherfucker playing in her face, and I'm just really like trying to show her like shit. He just responded to that shit on game, and that was her response. But we good though, for no, it's all love.
What's the word, chat? Welcome back to another stream, man. We out here cooling with my boy 16 Shotter, man. If you guys are late to the stream, you guys are watching it after, make sure y'all hit the subscribe button for me, man. Appreciate everybody that's been tuning in. I love y'all, man. Make sure y'all taking care of yourselves. Make sure y'all eating fruit, drinking water, man. Going to the gym, man. It's important, man. Take care of y'all mentals, man. Let's get it, man. Let's jump right into it.
And we got 163 likes. I said I was gonna take a shot every 50 likes.
Oh, yeah? Hold on. Let me buy fake likes.
Yeah. It's a fake likes. I probably don't get drunk though. I ain't gonna lie. I really don't want to.
I'm finna buy 100 likes. 100 YouTube
So
likes.
like,
I'm finna buy 1,000 YouTube likes. You gonna have to take how many shots? 5?
about 5. Not no fake likes. That shit ain't gonna work. You say, does Tape Savage sound like Von to you? I heard people say that. I was saying that in the comments. I'm gonna have to. I hear a difference in their voice though. I'm gonna have to. But little research. I'm gonna have to do some research on that. I'm gonna have to play a Von interview and play Tay Savage interview next to each other and see what y'all saying. Is y'all saying like on some what would be like on some smooth like light? I don't know the word to describe what I'm trying to say.
Maybe like soft spoken. I don't know. That
Yeah,
might
soft
not be the
spoken.
word, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of.
He's soft
Hey
spoken, but
16, you
for
messy boy. That Tay Savage video. That's messy. Y'all know what I don't understand? When I don't ask what y'all want to know, it's like motherfucker don't pay attention, motherfucker, bro. This shit boring.
boring.
What you doing? Come on, get to the juicy shit. When I ask what y'all want to know, you watch it, you like it get more views, and then you telling me it's messy. Like, pick one game. What do y'all fucking want? You want to be
No.
bored, or you want me to give y'all what y'all want? Like, you probably you probably wouldn't have been in the comments saying nothing about the video if I ain't asked about that. Like, this is what y'all talking about. I'm
I ain't gonna
seeing
lie,
y'all talking about this. Brought read this shit like,
Hunter boy the
and now
type.
you
Bro, he the type of motherfucker that if you didn't ask that, he'd be in the comments, be like, "Hey, boy, this shit boring as hell."
you say definitely messy, but Tay Savage think the same, but he ain't gonna respond. Folk, that's a grown man, gang. He don't gotta answer nothing he don't wanna answer. That's what you don't understand, folk. I got a job and he got a job. He a street nigga. He a rapper. His job is coming there and present himself how he want to be presented. My job is to ask the questions. You could say next question. You could say, you could lie. You could say, I don't got nothing to do with nothing. Oh, no, cool. You could say anything. You got a choice. These is grown men. Y'all act like I'm dealing with kids and manipulating kids and doing some weird shit and on some manipulation shit, taking advantage, bro. These is grown men. We all grown men, bro. He older than me, I believe. Like, what is we talking about, gang? What was the next topic? Oh, 100K track. He confronted Trap Lord Ross. I'm trying to see what's to that shit.
Yeah, 1090 Jake.
I never seen him really get aggressive for real. He usually be professional, so I wonder did he really confront him or did they just have a convo? Damn, it's an hour 26 minutes. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Let me see. Hopefully, he got timestamps. Now I see why y'all be asking me to get timestamps, folks. I be
Like
wanting to do that
10:30.
shit. That's a lot though, cause I be having a lot of videos. I think the last 30 days I probably dropped like 111 videos or something. It's a lot of videos trying to be doing timestamps for and paint the thumbnails for and do this for and do like bro, that's a lot, gang. I ain't even know that. I'm used to doing like 30 a month. And that'd be like uh
What
a
we do last
productive
month,
month.
man?
You say what?
So what you do last month? Like 80 videos or something?
Nah, I think 111.
111?
I got to check again.
That
Yeah, I
shit
think that's
hard.
what I like.
I ain't gonna lie. I
This
don't
shit,
think you, you
this
putting
shit
you putting
different
belt
now,
to
folks.
ass right now.
I've been stepping that shit up because I've been learning more. Bro, like first, you know, I was strictly doing interviews,
Hell yeah.
but with doing the streams and shit, it's different. But that shit a lot, bro. Like trying to manage that shit, motherfucker, be up all night, all morning, sometimes.
I'm knowing.
Damn, Tempest. What
But
color is what color is that? Because I see the Louis V Millionaire frames, but you see all different kinds of colors. You see the clear
this one,
ones.
this one is like a smoke gray,
To
smoke
my
gray.
Louis V millionaire
Right?
frame. Them
It's
bitches
damn
thick.
near you could pass for black, but it's not. It's like dark gray, smoke gray. It's hard.
See, I've been looking at
Smoke
these glasses,
gray.
and I've been trying to find out if I
That's
can
some
get my
that's
lenses
some rich
put in
people
because
talk
my
right there.
eyesight, I can't see shit. I'm basically blind.
Oh,
So
right.
I'd got to put in the contacts if I want to wear a nice set of frames like that, you know.
You could do that though. For sure. You could do that. You could change the lens into the ones with the medicated for sure.
You
See,
better
the
be
thing
able
is, I
to.
just feel like Louis
Fucking
Vuitton, they're going to
Louis
charge me
glass.
the bag to put in my special frames. I might be able to afford the frames, but then the lenses might
Right.
be a whole other story.
Not facts. Can they hear me now? The chat.
Yeah, they got you. They throwing the W's in the chat. They're saying they got you.
Hey,
Yeah,
shout
man,
out
so
Trap Lil
we're
Rouse,
here
though.
with
I
100K
I
track,
fuck
man.
again.
I'm really glad to be here with you. Really appreciate you checking in, and I'm excited to talk to you, man. You know, I feel like we got a lot to talk about. You know, I'm a fan of you and what you've achieved, and you know what I'm saying. I feel like hopefully we're gonna have a really good conversation. Maybe you know, I'm down to answer some hard questions. Maybe you are too, but at the same time, you know, I'm gonna keep it respectful, and I'm just super excited to chop it up with you, man. Because realistically, I think we got two people here that love hip hop,
Hey,
and you know what I'm saying. Just
Come on,
Seen
get
it,
to the.
I'm like,
Get
I
to
watched it. I'm like, I even DM'd you. I said, interesting.
it.
Hey, first thing I noticed was like, yo, this took a lot of time. This took a crazy amount of time, boy. I don't know how long you dedicated to do that. But that was something that took a lot of information, a lot of effort. So, you know, but I didn't put no I didn't really want to voice my opinion on it because I learned sometimes when stuff is too early and you voice your opinion, people take it the wrong way. So I just let everybody else voice their opinion on it, and I just
You say Trap keeping it out, Trap keeping it cool because he know Trap Lord get to the bottom of stuff and will expose Buddy for who he really is. Who is he? Who is he really? Because I be hearing a lot of people be having something to say about him, but I really don't know nothing bad about him. I be hearing people say like he ain't writing this and that, but I ain't seen nothing bad that I could remember. He said 111 a month is a super grind. Nah, for sure. Matter of fact, I'm finna double check to make sure I ain't capping or exaggerating. Let's see that.
Somebody said Track gave Melly phone to 12 that they was looking for.
I heard that. Matter of fact, I did hear that.
That's crazy.
Oh no, you right. Last 30 days is 83 now because I slowed down on phone now. You're right.
Right, Eddie.
It wasn't like that at first though. It was higher.
Probably just
But
in the last like week.
yeah. Cause you know the last week I kind of slowed down. The streams I was doing them and private them and deleting them. I wasn't feeling my energy on phone. I was tired. I don't know how I got the energy right now. I should still be tired.
Cause your boy in this bitch, man. I'm great.
Gang. You say track game, Melly. Oh yeah. Wait, they finna talk about that? Oh yeah,
I
they
just
finna
looked
talk
at it from
about
an
that.
outside person looking at it.
Well, I really appreciate that, man, because it's interesting. When I dropped that documentary, and I worked on it for like, we're talking like 3 or 4 months. You know, I read every tweet Von ever made. I've always been a Von fan anyway, but like I re-listened to his whole catalog, you know, really carefully, really paid attention. And you know, when that documentary came out, you know, some people really liked it, some people didn't like it. You know, I was getting a lot of messages from a lot of different people. You know, some positive, some negative, some people saying they're going to do all type of shit to me. But
Right.
you know what I'm saying? You know, you hit me up and like you said, you kind of you know, you pointed out that a lot of work went into that documentary, and you know,
Wait. You say you could really hear Officer Francis has been shot on a walkie-talkie, and that's a hell of a coincidence. He was on scene and got shot, and name was Francis.
Oh,
What?
whoa. Hold
Y'all say
on.
he an
Hey, hold
officer?
on. Let's get into that, bro. Can we get into
What
that
that's
after
at?
this? I don't know. We gotta
Yeah,
we gotta
we
search
gotta
that.
get into that.
Yeah, oh God, cause what?
Let me put that in the notes. Off,
They talking about
officer.
his real name is Francois, and he got shot at the scene. And on the radio, you can hear Officer Francois has been shot on the walkie. So you gotta search up the radio chatter from that date from that shooter.
What's going on, folks? Folks do look like undercover officer right now with those shades
What?
on. He like one of them aggressive
And the
motherfuckers that
hat.
beat your ass.
Oh God.
Oh, for that one of them no bullshit officers that's gonna break the law to get what he need for. But I ain't gonna put that on folks. I gotta look into that. It's just once y'all say that, folks, it make me look at a motherfucker different now, folks. Now I don't see it in the police and shit. Folks, y'all know how the police always got their hats. They usually had the caps though. Oh no, the Texas had that shit to the back, folks. They be on that.
That's why I keep my hat
it
to the
wasn't
back.
really like
Oh shit. What a mute button. Somebody DDoS.
Hey,
Louis real
chill.
quick.
Don't do that, please. Don't do that. Please, man.
Nah, don't do that.
Y'all been messing me up the last couple of days, bro. I know it's y'all, bro. Please. Let me live, man. Let me be, bro.
You say 310 and ride on song. What beef he did say? Huh? That's all fact. He said 7 must have been somebody else's name. Hey, y'all know the timestamps for this? That's in here. Give me the timestamps if y'all know, so I don't have to watch the whole thing.
I wasn't trying to disrespect
Bro, you
Von or his people,
just
but
skip
like
through
I was
this
really
bitch.
just trying to paint a picture of like the life this guy was living, and you know a lot of the things that he said and he spoke on, whether it's in his music or on his Twitter and stuff while he was alive, and you know, a lot of people had opinions on that. You spoke about it recently on the Off the Record podcast with academics, and I guess like before we get into like a sort of deep debate about you know Von and what he was like you know I'd love to maybe for you to just kind of recap on like what your relationship was like with Von, and like you spent a lot of time with Von really like the height of his career when he was the man that everybody wanted to mess with in hip hop. So maybe you could just give me a little rundown of like
situations in Atlanta, the business. I need to know
whatever you want to say about Von or the stuff that he did in the past. He got to a point in life where he became, you know, a millionaire, a celebrity, and you kind of watched that transformation. So I'd love to know what it was like for you to witness that happening, and like what was it like being around him in that time?
Check the comments.
See somebody go from
people. So
The comments of this video?
that was
maybe
that's
they
a very
Yeah, that's what I'm finna do. Say, no, he wasn't guilty of murder, so he's capping. Well, I can't say that. No, I think that's fine. Kelly, oh, whoa.
guilty. So no, me personally, what they think he is or was, but in reality, based on an answer that's in reality.
Out. But
Mhm.
do you believe that Von killed anyone, or do you believe that some of the stories about him are true, or do you believe it's all false? Just so we can kind of get as a starting point, like what your position is on
Right.
the stuff you got up
I
to.
mean, the thing is, right, when you says when you say do you believe, I mean, shit, I believe in a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? And some for good, some for bad, and that's just not with just Vaughn, it's with other individuals as well. But
Damn.
when you ask me, do I feel like he killed somebody? I could only go based on an answer that's in reality no, because he haven't been convicted for anything. And yeah, I know you've seen my episode with academics, and that was one of my strong points. Is like I, I, I'm okay with everybody being expressive, and I'm okay with with fans and supporters and anybody having their own, what I'm saying, thought of what they thought or what they think he is or was. But in reality, Bond has never been convicted of no murder, no charges. So no, he haven't killed anybody. So I only could go based on what's present. You know what I'm saying? I
He's
can't
going based off the
stretch
law for.
my imagination to be like, yeah, I think he killed somebody.
That's a politically correct answer.
Yeah, I think he got 10 bodies. Yeah, I think he don't. Because in reality, he went to court, went to trial for these things, and he was found not guilty. So no, me personally, I don't believe Bond has killed anybody because he never got caught.
So you never got caught.
Caught. Oh my, yeah. You just tweak right
Right
there.
there.
Right there.
Never got caught.
He ain't
I'm
never got
convicted
caught.
of any of those
He say I'm convicted. Hell nah, that nigga fix that shit quick.
He ain't never got caught. We dropping a bomb on that one. Y'all heard it here first.
Okay.
He ain't
Both
never
sound
got
like Peter
caught.
Rosenberg. Folks just turned to Sway in the morning. DJ Envy on phone. Now do that again.
Come on, you ready?
Yeah,
Hope for the
radio
grave. He ain't never got caught.
Okay, now you heard it here first. DJ Louis. DJ Louis on the track. Coming up first.
He ain't never got caught.
I guess the follow up
came out.
that
He
I
legally
got to
changed
ask
his
that
name,
is kind of like,
and his excuse was on
what
starting that legacy.
what were you thinking of all the
my
stuff
new
he was
name.
saying in his music? 'Cause
Hell
I think
nah.
I think something that's been really difficult for me to
Folks got
process
some weird
after I
shit
put
going on,
this video out, and I had so much backlash, was like, when Von was alive, it seemed like the thing about him that everyone was excited about was that he was the realist. Von's the realist. Like, everything he says is facts. And he's on songs saying he killed 7 people and that they killed the witnesses in his case, and that's why he beat the case. So
Right.
it's one of those ones where it's kind of like, obviously, I understand that people that are involved with other people got to keep it solid. But I feel like at the same time, it's sort of really, it's been really interesting for me to kind of see so many people come out and sort of kind of say like it's all cap. Really, it's essentially in a way you're kind of saying that all the stuff that Von was talking about when he was here in his songs was cap.
I personally, I'm not saying it was cap, right? Because I don't know.
He's smart.
I can't tell you. I wasn't with him. Like, if we talk about the timeline of me knowing Vaughn, unfortunately, it wasn't the timeline where he's in O Block looking for an op now and drilling and things like that and trying to get revenge for his fallen comrades and his friends and his family. Now, does all of those scenarios affect a decision where he might potentially
His real
have
name
to protect
track now?
himself or had to go do things that most of us human beings wouldn't do, which is take a life? Maybe. Could be yes. So I'm not saying anything cap. Maybe he have 7 bodies.
Damn.
Yeah, he the hip hop
Hip hop
That's
police.
crazy.
That's the undercover
he
hip
deep
hop
in that shit.
police.
With a real business next to them niggas. Melly, Vaughn, Top. I don't know if he had a relationship with Dirk, but probably so. If he had a relationship with Vaughn, I don't know.
He literally
Prince
just
Dre,
said
he got a lot.
he literally just said that he didn't know Von when he was drilling. He knew Von when he was rapping. Like, you know,
Yeah.
he admitted to like
I feel it.
being in that. He just in that rap scene. Period.
You say I know Track personally. He definitely hip hop police. If you gonna say something like that, gang, come to the Discord. It's open.
No, you could.
Hey, drop the link in the chat.
Nah, he tweet.
We need the.
He
we
capping,
need you.
bro. He capping. That's the same dude that said you messy in the interview.
On phone now. We need you, folks. With your face.
Yeah,
And
you gotta
proof.
put your face on it. You gonna say something like that?
So why you think there was a fire? It's a lot of weird shit going on. Wasn't it like a lawyer or something end up being a police? Or somebody that Von recorded that was the police was like Dirk lawyer or something like that? And she had a badge and he was like, man, why the police following me at the airport? Y'all remember that? Was that the same lady? Was that verified? You said his real name, Jameson Francis. I don't know if I'm saying
Francois,
it right. Then he
boy.
supposedly Francois. Then he changed his last name to Track. Jameson Track. After he got exposed for being 12. And you better sound like a Florida motherfucker. Y'all need to add Elite Media. Folks got the info. Elite Media, check it out. Hey, Maj, drop the link to the Gang Talk Discord, like the direct link to Gang Talk, so they can just pop right in. Yep, Bostova Beats.
I'm put it in right now.
The white shit. Hey, Bostova Beats, I'm gonna give you a mod, gang. I done seen you in my chat enough on phone now. Shout out to Bostova Beats. I be doing that shit randomly when I be seeing people names I recognize a lot. I'm fuck on mod they ass. On phone, that's the link right there. I just pinned it. Oh, you deleted it? Oh, I deleted it? My bad. I didn't mean to do that, folks. Is it still deleted? Because I just pinned it.
Somebody put me on timeout, fo.
I didn't mean to do that. I don't know how that happened.
You
can't
bogus
type right
as
now?
hell. you just switched me down, fo, in the middle of the stream, fo.
It said I deleted it. I don't know why that just happened.
You
But I
petty.
really ain't do that. I tried to pin it. You said you just downloaded Discord. I bet. On phone number, anybody know, slide through here. We in a Gang Talk.
Fo, I'm real life in timeout. That's crazy.
Ain't no way to untime you out there.
That's crazy. Folks just switch me down midstream, y'all. Everybody,
Man, you ain't in timeout.
everybody put RIP in the chat for me, man. Everybody do that shit, man. This shit sad as hell, bro.
You gonna pull through, folks. We're gonna get you help.
I need a hospital, man.
It's all bad, man.
Maybe he got 10. Maybe I can't tell you yes, and I can't tell you no because
Maybe you got 10. What?
Maybe he got 10. Saying anything, Cap. Maybe he have 7 bodies. Maybe he got 10. Maybe I can't tell you yes, and I can't tell you no because I wasn't
Maybe.
there physically with him at
Why?
that time.
Why them numbers specifically?
And he was already an artist who was, doing things different. But can I tell you that for a fact? I know 1,000% that he have killed somebody. No, because in the eyes of the law,
Hey, that's the link,
he's
Gabby.
never been found
Appreciate
guilty.
it.
So I only could
I just pinned
go
it.
based on that strand of the reality part is that he's never been convicted of murder. So no, I don't think he have any bodies because he never been convicted. I know Jeffrey Dahmer got convicted. I know a couple of my homeboys that's charged right now for murder that got convicted. And you ask me, yo, did so and so kill somebody? Yes, he did. he got found guilty for doing it. So I could say yes because in the eyes of the law, he's been proven guilty. Now, for Vaughn, I can't say that.
What up? What up, bro?
Every case he ever had got dismissed.
It's
So,
good.
you know what I'm saying? His verdict was always innocent. So
People in the chat are saying, would you say OJ is
Ain't shit,
guilty
man.
or
Just
innocent?
joining this motherfucker.
OJ was what? Not guilty, right?
Yeah, but come on.
Let me see, what's on my-
What you want me to see? Hey, the judge and the jury, y'all got to tell them that's what they felt like. It was not guilty.
It's a fair answer. You got to keep it solid. I think OJ got a couple of bodies, but
Damn.
is what it is. But no, back to what you were saying. I think, I understand that. I think, some people got to keep it solid, and that's the way they got to see it. Some people got to see it just from taking what he said on its merits and from his word. I think for me as a fan, I mentioned this when I did the debate with academics about Von. And he was kind of saying, like, why would you say this about Von? And my explanation was like, look, I was a fan of Von's music before I even thought to do a video about him. I was just a
Y'all
fan
say
of
OJ
his
innocent?
music and thinking, God damn, this guy's
So y'all saying he
got
did
hella
it, but he
bodies,
innocent?
And you know what I'm saying? Is this true? Like, I got to go and look this up. And, it was only through looking
But
it up and being like,
is
seems
it not
like
innocent?
Seems like it all checks
it
out.
more
Like,
so
seems like story
he did it, but he ain't guilty? It's a free Louis.
checks out and he's doing this stuff. But I guess
Shout out my boy.
what you said, I think that's really interesting is it's like, you didn't meet Von when he was in the streets, supposedly he says he was catching bodies back in the day, but you didn't know him at that point.
No, I didn't.
And I guess it's a case of like, Von was clearly a very charismatic dude and very charming. Do you think that, do you feel like, do you ever feel like you get the sense that maybe you were like, people were kind of charmed by Von or it's because I've watched a lot of recent footage of him being a fun, smiling, happy guy, and it sort of feels like it's hard to believe that dude would kill anyone. But then you see the old tweets, and you're kind of like, he's saying he did. So can you tell me a bit about his personality and whether you felt maybe maybe his charm disarmed people?
Right. I mean, the thing is, I will never say that maybe, or I would never say like, or I don't think that Vaughn wouldn't kill somebody because. Let's look at the reality of the situation. And you know what I'm saying? I'm playing devil's advocate here as well. Because if I'm in a place like Chicago where my friends are constantly targets and I'm a target, and hey, 8 times out of 10, I might have to defend myself to a point where it might be a chance where I might have to take somebody's life to protect my own. So, of course. But as far as him as an individual, man, the man was very, you know what I'm saying? He's a outgoing person, sense of humor, never try to be too tough, never try to be too gangster. Was always cool.
Where's Try from, bro?
He was, he was comfortable in his skin.
Florida.
He'll smile, he'll laugh, he'll joke, he'll cry. If he's sad, he'll cry.
He said, if it don't fit, you must acquit. They can't keep a real one locked up forever. Oh, you got up out of that jam?
Oh, no.
He seems like a complicated man. He clearly, whether or not you believe that he, was put in the situation where he had to kill somebody.
Give me the 200 likes. What I say, 350 for the LA Capone
situation. He clearly went
situation.
through a lot, and I got sympathy for anybody that's placed in a situation where it's kill or be killed.
Hey, 16, you hear me, boy?
I don't mean to demonize.
Good.
Oh yeah, I'm over here talking about dude, buddy ass, man. His ass, the police, man.
Why everybody keep saying that though? Like, where y'all getting this from? That radio call, or like it's some people actually know?
Yeah, I mean, just how everything just played out, everything just seemed fishy, bro. Like, how many niggas you know named Francois though, bro? Last name Francois. Like, let's be honest. On the same night that King Von got shot, you get the radio call that Officer Francois got shot. Then all of a sudden, people start making noise about it. The next thing you know, he talking about he changing his last name to Track because he want to build a legacy. But you already know that's cap though. So yeah.
You saying the day that Bond died, he got shot?
Yeah, the same day Von got shot
in the leg or something, right?
Yeah, he got shot in the leg or something.
So and then in the audio recordings of the police transcripts, They say Officer Francois was shot.
That's it right there.
I mean, that should be pretty
Yeah, I
easy
think
to
they
look up. I'm
posted the
finna
video
get to
call.
looking this shit up right now. Fuck you telling it.
Oh no, send me
Yeah,
that
but
link.
it's something to him though. I don't trust him anyway. Like it's something to him. Like his whole body language, everything. It's like I don't know, man. Like you got this. He supposed to be a manager for you. You got your two biggest artists. You got Von dead. You got Melly locked up, and his name mingled in both of the situations. G, I don't trust him.
Yeah. He definitely in a Melly situation with the phone. Vine, I don't. Well, he just was there, and his name was in that call.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
what's
fishy, G.
going
I ain't gonna
on,
lie.
bro?
We do not know too many niggas named Francois, G. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It don't make sense.
It seemed like people still rocking with him though, right? Like the people he
Man,
around, they
that's
must
what it
don't. They must
seemed
don't
like,
feel that way.
but I don't know, man. I can't even call it because it seemed like Moo Up and all them was fucking with him too. So I don't know, man.
That's what
But
I was thinking. Like
me and I feel like motherfucking anybody will do some shit for some bread though. I ain't
shit,
gonna lie.
but even look at that. We can't put that on him though. But shit, Muab even locked up. But
Yeah,
we
I'm
can't
saying.
blame. We can't always just blame the people because like if you're gonna do that, what's the label? Empire. A lot of their artists died.
A
That
whole
just be
bunch of
happening when people
they
be in the streets though.
artists died.
Like if you in the streets, people forgetting the fact. Or when you in the streets, that come with the streets, jail and death. People be like, oh yeah, everybody around him dying, everybody around him going to jail. They in the streets. Like what do you expect? That shit is bound to happen
Yeah,
eventually.
that's facts. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's just the fact that his name just involved in these situations like that. Like, you can't put shit on people jacket without no proof. But all I could say
Like if
is,
he was
man,
working with like Justin Bieber and shit like that, he probably wouldn't be involved with shit like this. You working with the trenches, niggas that's really living like that, and you kicking it with them. This your boy. Y'all got love, folk. Shit happen. Your name getting shit. I didn't got wrapped up in investigations. I ain't not really investigation, but like in a situation where shit got raided, and I had nothing to do with nothing. Just cause I'm with people that I fuck with, that I'm close to. Ain't nothing bad happening behind it, but it's just a fact. Like that shit could happen. Oh, bro, I'm in a
hey,
crib. I'm in a garage. They raided, no warrant. They allegedly find 9 guns. It's like 4, 5 people in there. They wrote all our names down and didn't take nobody to jail and left. I'm boy, what the fuck is that? What? Yeah, I ain't whatever y'all got going on. I don't need no parts.
Bro,
I'm good, gang.
they be doing them
Because
illegal ass motherfucking.
if they doing that, they been an investigation. Because why would you like not take? First of all, you did a legal raid, and then you find allegedly you say you found all this shit. I ain't see nothing, but you say you found all this shit, and nobody went to jail. None of us. You just wrote everybody's name down. Yeah.
Bro, did y'all
I'm
give
so
them? Y'all
I'm
give
like
them y'all real names?
had to, folks. His IDs around this bitch.
No, they made you give. I
Bro,
would have if I didn't have no idea, I would have gave them a over fake name.
you talking about what you would have did, boy? Look, I'm in a garage. I just dropped a music video. I'm showing my homie the video. We looking at it. As we watching it, all I know is all I know is I hear get the fuck on the ground. I'ma kill you. Don't fucking move. I'ma kill you. Don't fucking move, motherfucker. Everybody get the ducking and diving in cars and under shit. I'm boy. What the fuck? I'm like, bro, why is y'all not blowing? Cause I'm thinking like nigga slum, bro. What the fuck is what? But then I see his flashlights and shit. Oh shit, it's 12. Okay. Motherfucker instantly put hands up. They put us all on the floor, handcuff us, tell us, we couldn't do shit. They asked us questions. They already got our IDs and shit. Oh, bro, they got our names. They writing that shit down. But then one of they mamas came and shit, made them move around. Motherfucker asked y'all got a warrant. They ain't say nothing. We all get to look and smiling. We all yeah. But that shit was weird, for once I seen that, I'm like, yeah, this shit hot. Wow, what you write my name down for? You say what?
Said they was up to something. Police, shit, crazy.
Okay, they definitely looking for something because
For
if you
real.
if you say
If
you
you
found
say
all
you
this
found,
shit you found, and who shit that is?
yo,
I was muted
If
his
you
ass.
say you found all this shit you found, and you ain't do nothing about that, you want something way worse than that. That's how I feel.
Police do dirty
Right,
shit
anyway,
all
it's
the
been
time.
Yeah. Somebody shit was just loud as hell. I had to mute that shit.
That shit was.
You say ain't no disrespect, but we don't give a fuck. Hey, folks, steady playing with me. Yeah, nah.
that situation. I think the aspect I think a lot of people
That
came
was some
at me
years
at
ago, though.
was over the idea that like I labeled Von as this serial killer when a lot of people from difficult environments are placed in a situation where they got to defend themselves and use force. I think something that I wanted to make clear to people was it's like, look, I don't think Von is a serial killer because he had to kill to survive in a dangerous environment. I felt like he crossed that line when he made so much music about the murders, and then also kind of really reveled in the continuation of murder and kind of like whether you the situation of Man or kind of FBG Duck losing his life. I think it was always Von's attitude of being really kind of like celebrating death and celebrating murder. Something I wanted to ask you really as somebody that was on the inside, like, did you ever feel like when, for example, when Duck was killed, what did you see from Von around that time? He obviously was online sort of celebrating and was happy about Duck dying, whether or not you believe he had anything to do with it. But like, did you feel like you saw a side of him where he was happy about death?
The thing about Duck murder is an ongoing case, and I do have clients, Muab, and I got close friends, like Charles and Lowe's that is, facing those charges. So there's not too much I can say about it because I don't want anything on my counsel to say. I don't want to say anything and then now because I got tied with these guys that it affects their case. So I'm gonna just very simply just deny any question with Duck. But I can't say when someone lose their life in that type of environment.
You say you want to join? Click that link. The link pinned at the it should be at the top of the comments. You say, I bet that's a wig attached to a beanie. He put it on. He doing an interview. That'd be crazy. Do you always got that on?
What?
What if he got a whole haircut? He
Analyst.
look totally different, and he don't got no grill in.
He just bald headed.
On photo, what if he be bald on a regular photo?
His potato head.
Hey,
That'd be crazy. Real disguise. What, the shades, the grill. Then he off duty, he just shave all his hair with no eyebrows. Just walk around. Bald everything. Nah, that'd be weird though.
It's celebrated by the other side, regardless of if they have involvement in it anyway. So if Duck was alive, vice versa, and Vaughn or somebody else would, to lose their life, I'm pretty sure Duck and that camp would be happy or would be, would have a smile on their face. So I don't doubt that for sure. Like, he probably was happy, and maybe that whole neighborhood was happy. Not to say they were involved, but it's just that's the type of trauma they had with each other. Once either or side passed, the other side seemed to, find enjoyment out of that.
16. What you think about this right
I
here?
get where you're coming from.
You say what?
Look, I just sent you a message. Click that link. On
Where you
Discord.
send it
On
at?
Discord. On Discord.
Uh,
It's about dude. It said it's confirmed that this dude gave the police a DVD of YNW Melly, and it's all on record. They get that, and then that's what gave them probable cause to do a search warrant. So he police.
Let's see. He ain't finna put this on my boy track. He ain't bond manager, firm police, Jameson, Francois, exposed. Boy, this some real contract language. Talking about thereupon plays DVD, after which time the following proceedings were published in open court. There's no regrets for the shit that I did for that nigga to die. Why they put nigger? You sure this real, folk? Why would they put that?
It's white
Both of them
people.
never
It's
say
white
when.
people writing this shit.
They wild as hell, folk.
A nigger in it?
Thereupon, the DVD was turned off, after which time the following proceedings were had in open court. Miss K. Bradley, and so he says, and there's no regrets for the shit that I did, including the derogatory that I refuse to use for African Americans. Y'all already said it. And then he takes the pen and puts it to his head in the shape of a gun, like pulling a trigger, throws up a blood gang sign, and then he says, both of them never say when. So the interesting part of this video is it was 1 month to this day after the shootings occurred on October 26th. The video was Mr. Demon's cell phone, which was brought to my office by Jameson Francois. And that's how we had that. And that all was all of the evidence that Your Honor has. Hold on. And that was all of the evidence that Your Honor has before you is free from search warrants, subpoenas, and all of that nature. There's nothing that was done by consent or anything for that. But what is he doing?
He gave them the phone, bro.
I've been heard he got on the phone, but like, why? Hold on, did they call him officer? No, they ain't call him officer. His name is in a lot of weird stuff. For what's going on with
that
Trap?
right there is right there. That alone, bro. It's like what? Like you feel me? What does he have to? What interest does he have to bring the phone there?
Here you go right here.
He doing?
Let's say the video is on Mr. Demon's cell phone, which was brought to my office by Jameson Francois. And that's how we had that. And that was all of the evidence.
Crazy.
Hold on, that was all of the evidence that Your Honor has before you. It's from search warrants, subpoenas, and all of that nature. There's nothing that was done by consent. So all the evidence came from the cell phone?
Yup.
Same shit Rollo did. Crazy.
Bro, Rollo did get on their phone, huh?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that's why he got the sentence he got.
That's why
he got a crazy sentence, but it still ain't too crazy.
Shit.
I know people that did way less and got way more.
Yeah, right.
He did. He doing some time for sure, but I know people that did way less and got way more.
All right.
But they ain't had that type of money either, so shit.
All these days with this shit. This niggas is wicked.
They say Jameson Francois tweaking on phone. That might not be trackable. Whoever this Jameson Francois nigga is, his ass is tweaking. On phone, your ass is everywhere and too much shit. You an officer. You a fucking cooperant. You a CI.
Man.
I don't know about track. Track might be cool, but Francois, Jameson Francois, folks, you a wild, you a different nigga, folks. Your ass tweaking.
I got mixed personalities.
Now I gotta really see what I know Trap will get into this shit. He gonna get on his ass.
You know, I understand.
They be on Trap ass, so I know Trap finna have that shit to come back and phone them.
Maybe you don't want to answer anything specifically on the Duck situation, but you did just mention you manage Muwop, and
yes,
I think that's something that I found interesting because before Muwop went away, you know, his career was starting to come up, and he was releasing a lot of music, and I really liked.
Hey,
I liked
I don't mean to make fun of you. You actually gave that shit funny though.
That's bloody wank,
whoop.
wanker.
Hey, now we fuck with Trap Lil Ross, man.
Okay.
Get off there with my boy.
Whoop.
A lot of the songs that Muwop released when he was out here, and you know, you there's that song Track Still with it's Muwop. Is it Boss Top too, right?
Boss Stop and DQ from
DQ.
They got me in the stream and in
You know,
the
that's
chat.
a hard track, and
Appreciate it.
that was
What's up,
I had that
cool
on
kid?
Say
Pixel
what?
when that came out.
Bro, that was my first single back with music after 5 years, so I'm pretty excited about that, right?
Oh, that's track talking. I thought somebody was in the Discord talking. Damn, fuck. Lit.
Yeah, man. You know that made a big splash. I guess you know the thing I wanted to ask maybe more on the Muwop front is it's sort of like, you know, what's the motivation when it comes to working with a guy like Muwop? I guess there's a personal relationship there when it comes to Von, but I think it's the same. It begs the same question I think with Von, where it's kind of like, you know, if you just take a step back and look at the content of Muwop's music, I think he was making good songs and he was clearly had a lot of potential as a rapper. But he had that same thing as King Von, where you kind of felt like, you know, he's maybe talking a little too reckless on some of these songs. You know, that's kind of how I felt when I heard some of those songs. So, you know, when you started working with Muwop, you know, was there ever a sense of sort of feeling like, you know, maybe this guy's music's too raw or too real, or kind of, you know, what was your feeling on that front?
To be real with you, bro, like Muwop was very early in his career as an artist, so he had to learn how to really put words together and lyrics together, and he started to get the hang of it. But you know, I enjoyed working with Muwop. I'm very close to, you know, the whole O Block, the whole Get Back In party, versus from
You
Muwop.
very close to them, huh?
They still close to him.
So if I
He
can,
said, Get Back Gang, that is what the label called, but that shit sound crazy.
Huh.
Out here, now that y'all saying if this is Officer Francois. This
Man,
is
you
100K
keep on
track.
saying if 16 ain't no if. That's Francois, boy.
It's Officer Francois.
I believe it.
Hey, if y'all ain't part of the Discord, make sure y'all join the Discord too. Y'all get notification for everything that's going on. Every live, you'll get notification. Every new video drop, you get notification. And join that Discord.
Bro, and on that note, if y'all just
make your
watching,
life
bro,
work better.
hit that motherfucking like button, man. Right now.
Okay.
Like right now.
That's how y'all gonna get to that the stories that's in the title. If y'all wanna get to them, y'all got it.
Switch that like button down, bro. Before we beat your ass.
And we'll do it.
Okay.
Gun K, if you don't hit that like button, we on your ass. I'm calling names out.
ZTM.
ZTM.
I'm
You
funny.
too. Ain't no say please. We on your ass too.
You know, you want shit.
Ain't no please shit. You better say please.
Hey, hit that like button if you think this nigga 100K track suspect.
Oh God, if y'all think he the police, hit that like button, man. We gonna see right
hit
now.
that like button, folks. I'm gonna send Big Pluto y'all away, folks. Hit that like button.
Oh, Big Pluto.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
Oh, y'all. Oh, y'all better.
Like button. Something wrong with y'all. I know something wrong with y'all. Y'all hit the like button for y'all don't want Big Pluto to get. I ain't gonna say it. It's too vivid to say, but
Damon and Pluto coming. Damon and Pluto.
Hey, look.
We got the 300 likes already, folks. That's y'all.
I liked it. I liked it right now.
That's cool. I support everything, folks. That's how I'm coming. Y'all support me. I support y'all, folks. But y'all seeing how Big Pluto coming, folks. That them likes ain't go up enough, folks.
Hey, Dion, folks. Dion, 16 got a label for. I'm his first artist.
On phone now.
He signed me for a pack of ramen noodles and grilled cheese.
We could have made it look a little better than that.
Nah, it's cool, gang.
But spin the button,
He let y'all know what it is. So if y'all trying to sign, folks, look, we got real good grilled cheeses, folks.
Like them bitches was busting. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
Real meeting our shit for pause.
Whoa, hey yo,
Hey, yo.
hey,
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Folks.
I had to hit
Real
that hey yo
ham,
button.
though, folks. Real ham for 100
Hey yo, hey yo,
Hey, yo.
folks talking about glaze. Nah.
I need to stop. You say on phone now. You got too many.
We, you know who we got to call, man. You know who we got to call, right?
Who?
We gotta ask 1090 Jake what he think, man. He gotta search for that paperwork for real.
Do 1090.
Man, ain't finna be no paperwork on police. Police the ones filing the paperwork.
Oh yeah, they not gonna put him in no name or nothing. If he,
I mean, he can look up Officer Francois, but we see.
I seen one out of Miami Dade, but there was no like pics or nothing, and they didn't really have no information like no birthday or nothing like that.
His signature on something.
But is it gonna be an alias name?
Man, I think it'll be his real name. I don't know, man. You never know when they working. Shit, you never know, man. That shit just scary. That shit just scary. Fuck. That shit.
And keep it things for the better. And I'm always gonna be, you know what I'm saying, head first with that drive. So, man,
Who just did
free
that? Let
move
me
out,
see.
man, and you know what I'm saying. Hopefully, God willing,
Hey,
that
shout out Marvell for
situation
subscribing on
did not
YouTube.
occur like how they mentioned, and he get his freedom. And you know, and if it did occur like that, then he got to, you know what I'm saying, got to face the consequences like anything he do.
Y'all say Pluto put that chain on tour. On phone, that ain't finna be the only thing going tour. Y'all better hit that like button. Hold on, somebody call me. I'm finna mute the mic real quick.
Stream, man. I ain't gonna lie. If y'all don't hit that like button, man. Y'all some hoes. Like, for real. I'm not even just saying that just to say that, just so you could like it. But, like, it don't even, you know what I'm saying? That shit don't hurt. That shit don't hurt, folks. Hey, like it if, like I'm saying, like it if y'all think 100K track, he a police officer. But we don't get that. We don't get up them likes. Then he just real.
I thought that was academics, folks. Academics the police, bro.
You think act the police?
Shit, that's what I heard. I ain't gonna lie.
He the hip hop police?
Bro.
Nah, I mean, I don't know, but I feel like he just like a journalist, bro. Like, you know, but he also don't go by no code or nothing like that. So no code applies to him. You feel me? He a civilian, so he could do whatever. Really, to be honest.
Type shit.
Yeah, I feel like that when it comes
Hello?
to acting as well.
I'm talking about hello like I'm on the phone.
Hello?
Hello? Joe Goof
Just get out the phone.
We got post a hello? Nah.
You say if he was the police, YB was 12. Why y'all saying YB police? What's going on now? What I miss?
No, we was just talking about how they thought Ack was police, and I was saying basically like he a journalist that don't follow no type of code, no type of street code or none like that, so he could really do whatever he want.
They folks might leak anything.
Yeah, like he'll say whatever. Like if you dumb enough to put that shit out there on accident or whatever, he gonna cover it, and it ain't
You
no
GD.
I wonder why people be putting some of this stuff out. You say what the same rules should apply for track, he in the street doing academics. Bro, like ain't nothing wrong with him not being a street or nothing like that, but it'd be weird like if you was pretending to be just a manager or a label or something, and you really like the police, that's like backdoor activity. That ain't cool. It ain't even more
Especially,
so.
yeah, especially if you're around like mainly drill artists.
Okay, like
Oh,
you
so yeah,
civilian,
they cool.
somebody did something to you and you told on them or something like that. That's one thing, folks. But if you
Hey, they over there
targeting
get
these
that.
guys that's trying to better their life and change their life and rap and get some money now, folks, and you leeching on to them, trying to take them down and being like a snake, folks, that ain't cool. Hey, shout out to Marvell gang, yo, appreciate that super chat, my boy. Love on Phono. I think I just seen your name somewhere. Was it? Oh yeah, you subscribed on gang. That's what it was. You just subscribed like 3 minutes ago. You say it's people. It's like people pick and choose who bogus for snitching.
Nah, I think everybody bogus if you snitching.
Yeah, if you snitching.
But
Key
not
word snitching.
not every
All right.
but not everybody has to agree with that.
Hey,
And
I ain't gonna.
not everybody is a snitch that told.
Absolutely. Just gonna say that. You got
Hey, if somebody I bring up Snoopy, y'all as to remind me of that face.
tax-paying citizen, law-abiding citizen. Dang.
That
Say what?
I said a law-abiding citizen, the tax-paying citizen, the motherfucker who's not a criminal. They don't tell. They ain't considered telling. They ain't in the streets. You know, they ain't. You do some shit in front of them, and they gon' they'll tell. I guess that's telling. They ain't snitching. Like they don't
Yeah.
tell.
Like if you not in the streets, you got no reason not to
Yeah.
tell. Why is you not? You got a whole army behind you. You got the police.
Real.
these street niggas bullying you, and you got the police. And you, what the fuck? Nigga, call them niggas. They
Hell
playing
no.
with you, and you got them niggas behind you. You got them niggas that them niggas run from.
Oh,
For
yeah.
real, like,
Hell no.
what is you doing? You better call them niggas.
We drop a bomb for that. I'm glad.
As a man of life, you gotta be able to stand on your own
Yeah.
two for whatever decision you make. But you know what I'm saying? I would hate to see it happen like that because there's so much potential to move out from just the same charismatic energy.
Say what time you streaming tomorrow? I probably don't stream tomorrow. I didn't guarantee. I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. Sometimes I don't be making it. I explained it in the beginning of the stream. If you was here from the beginning, you heard it. I know a lot of y'all wasn't. I don't expect y'all to still be here. It's been 3 hours, but the ones that have still been here, I appreciate y'all on game. But I be tired. Okay, like I be tired, so I don't be getting too much sleep. Like I said a few times this stream already, if you just came, I went to sleep at 2 p.m. today and was supposed to stream at 6. Hey, that'd be hard. But Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm gonna be streaming. Only time I don't do it is if I just can't do it for whatever reason. Might be out of town, busy, whatever. But like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. is the days you can catch me. Bro, and if I'm late, I'm still gonna end up doing it. Might be 7, might be 8, might be 10, but I'm gonna get it done on phone. But I'm gonna try to do it at 6 p.m. as much as I can consistently. I'm just being honest with y'all.
And make sure y'all check out his Instagram. He posts updates. Let y'all know when it's going. You know what I'm saying? If he gonna be later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's one thing. If y'all really want to stay updated on what's going on, Instagram and Discord. Discord, you're gonna get the notifications sent to your phone. Instagram, you just gotta watch my story, check it out. On phone, I promote a lot of different things on Instagram. I need to start back. There's a lot of things I don't promote that I should, but I'm gonna keep y'all updated on phone now. And look, I'm gonna start streaming and dropping content as far as stream wise. It's gonna be on my 16 shot on clips channel. So make sure y'all follow that. And whoever editing this, make sure you clip this too. Make this a separate video. All these streams, I'm gonna start streaming on my 16 shot on clips channel. So make sure y'all follow that. Moderators, if y'all got that, can y'all put in the chat for me?
For now.
Make sure y'all set the post notifications for that. That's what I'm streaming at now. I'm gonna make this page strictly interviews, just interviews. That's it. All the other content gonna be on the other page. So Please, on phone up. This what y'all want to catch. This type of content y'all want to watch. Make sure y'all go follow that page. That's where it's at, man. On game, the page in the chat. I got 3 official YouTube pages. 16 shot on visuals. This one. My 16 shot on clips, or it might be 16 shot on visuals clips. Whatever that link is in the chat. 16 shot on clips. Bro. And 16 shot on gaming. I'm gonna start putting each thing on each page, so I won't clutter my shit up. Cause I'm noticing it'd be hard to find the interviews if I drop 80 videos, 100 videos in a month, and a lot of them streams and some of them interviews. That's gonna be kind of hard.
Somebody
weed through that shit.
Yeah.
Not miss shit.
The same charming look and vibe that he gives out to the public, and the realness of the of the street that's in him, just from his environment. Muwap is a dope artist, a dope person, man. A real cool guy, somebody I consider a friend and a brother. So, I'm hoping the best for it, But I kind of like stay a thin line when it comes to my clients and my artists as well, because it's like I have to do my job as an executive, as a record label, as a manager, to ensure your success. That's how I eat. That's how I see my family, my kids. That's how you see your family and kids. So regardless of what content you give me, I'm gonna do my best to package it, to sell it, to market it, to make it the best it could be.
You say it ain't hard to find an interview. You just want people to pay. What you talking about, gang? It don't cost to go to my 16 shot on clips channel.
You just gotta subscribe, broski. It's just a subscription.
Okay, that shit free. The same way you watching this, you just go watch it over there. Same way. It ain't no different, bro. It's just another page. I'm trying to help y'all. This is for y'all. It's easier for me to just put everything on one channel and just drop everything on one channel and not organize it, folks.
Nigga,
This
just
is
go
for
follow.
y'all and you complain,
Right.
folks. You tweaking. I would much rather just put everything on one channel, folks. That's easier, folks. Like trying to organize all this shit, folks. You tweaking.
He said my bad.
Now, if you come with butterflies and come with suicidal thoughts, if you come with murderous conversations, it's a thin line for me before I jump in
Still
and
hitting
say, hey,
small
bro,
as hell.
you sure you want to talk about that? Because if you are man enough and everybody...
A Swisher could never, folks. Even a Swisher can't compete with this, even though it's this small, folks. You would never hit a Swisher like this.
Remember when I was smoking that toothpick, folks, on accident on stream, folks?
You would never get no pulls off no Swisher like this, folks. This small. That's why I be smoking my wood roaches so low, folks, because these bitches be stroking, folks.
You ain't
Pause. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
You not finna do that to me.
Nah, bro. He said the wood be stroking, folks. Pause, bro.
Hey, yo.
Man, you not finna do that.
Fuck ass, whatever.
Hell no.
You say, y'all complaining or he complaining. Shit, he was complaining, but he say, my bad, all well, gang. He say he right, though, don't like 16. What the hell you talking about? Is you, like, back somewhere? I don't know. I've been drinking, I've been smoking for, I don't even know what you talking about. What lacking come from? Y'all ain't getting no zigzags, you ain't getting no drink, gang. And I don't fuck with no...
Talking about zigzags.
You don't get no zigzag, you ain't get no drag.
What the fuck is he talking? What's a zigzag drink drag for? Y'all can educate me, folks.
Nah, that's off that.
That's like papers or something.
Nah, that's off the wood, folks. That's off this movie called The Wood. He said you don't get no zigzag, you don't get no drag. Oh my lord.
I gotta watch that shit again.
And that's when he hopped in the car with that nigga Stacy. Oh my homie.
I literally watched that shit one time. I don't remember that shit, bro. I know everybody be talking about that shit. I don't know that shit. They told me I'm sipping wok. I don't fuck with no type of codeine, promethazine, none of that shit.
Folks just do perks.
I don't
Nah.
do that either.
Yeah,
I don't condone no drug usage on this live. On phone. I don't know what they talking about.
we do no
I
drugs.
don't. Phone. I denounce all of that.
Kids say no drugs.
Bro, this is a
This
dead. This is
shit you got watching.
a dare free Twitch
Bro,
stream.
16, you told me to drop out of school, bro.
Dropped out. Stars, dog food.
Phone on dog food, not drugs, dog food.
Oh shit.
Dog food make a lot of money. Yeah, everybody got dogs. A lot of dogs around this bitch that eat.
Dog food. Right.
Fuck. I'm sure gonna tap in on my dog page. I'm gonna have to send you that little pay on my phone.
Well, no, it's a deal. They talking about
Bro.
little show pop Z's. I ain't gonna say the word.
Everybody's over 18. And if you are man enough to put
Bro,
that on a record and you
Let's say I
putting
look,
that
I can
energy
get
out,
this disco.
then it's not my job to
Going.
fix
Why you can't? What's wrong with it?
Can't get it on still. I ain't gonna lie, my first time too, I was confused too. If this is first time, it do be confusing.
Yeah.
I'm like, how to get on this shit?
Shit, I was too. I'm
I
acting
thought-
like
I ain't
I ain't had the same issue.
I was like, what the fuck? I was on.
I was frustrated, man.
Yeah, first time. Yeah, it's like that. So,
So you gotta look for gang chat. You probably can't see it. Go to roles, and you gotta click that check mark to get your role. Once you get the gang role, then you could go in the gang chat.
right.
You gotta get your role. So you probably don't see none of that because you gotta join
Yeah.
the role. Y'all gotta read the welcome screen. The welcome screen basically tell y'all how to navigate through it and what to do.
But if you see the chats or what is it right above gang talk, it might be the waiting room. It's wait if he sees he might see gang talk one and he should see 16 live. It should say 16 live. And click on
Yeah.
that. Click on that.
your corrections. It's my job to make sure it gets the best potential.
Shout out to my boy Noble Page Patrick. He say, "What if Chaplo Rouse did a documentary on you?" Shit, it ain't finna be all that shit. Oh no. It wouldn't be no point of doing that shit, folks. I mean, it would be, but what the fuck? You ain't finna have no hour and all that shit. They ain't tweeting me talking about so I killed him and folks don't kill them and this and that. Oh, it ain't gonna be that. Hell,
You had you cool 17 minutes. 17 minutes.
I'm doing good 17 minutes. I'm getting 16 minutes. 16 for 16.
Covered him up.
Give my 16 minutes of fame.
16 on my mom.
Well, we gotta go out to London, man.
Folks know we gotta get up with Trap now. And my boy Trap 10. Trap Lil Rouse and Trap 10.
There's a lot of traps
Say
out there in
comment
London,
the
man.
Chat room for the roles. Yeah, if y'all want the roles, comment in the chat room on phone number. The moderator's gonna give y'all roles. Just go to the gang chat or whatever the chat is. Comment and be like, yo, I'm trying to join. Motherfucker can give y'all the roles. 16 got bodies I don't know about. See what y'all talking about. Y'all talking about something I don't know about.
You know, and put it out the best way, and make sure it's received in a way where it's business and it's professional. So I'm not
Muwap, I think that's, I really respect you saying
He on
I'm
move
away
up. What
in a way that is going to be efficient for you to provide for yourself, and for me to make sure my business is being done right, and take it from there. That's all.
I really respect that you said that, especially when it comes to Muwap, I think. Because I think one of the things that I've been finding difficult with a lot of the stuff going around is this idea of people saying, he'll kind of denying Von did any of these things, even though I can accept he wasn't convicted in a court of law for a murder, but he said a lot of times that he thought he didn't, he was killing shit. But, like you said about Muwap, I think that's, I really respect you saying that as far as like, you hope.
Retarded.
Boy, like he said a few times, he was killing shit.
Man.
Oh man, this man funny, folks.
It's how he sound, his enunciation.
He's out here killing shit.
Right.
That boy been watching too much Chicago shit.
It ain't serial killer shit.
I'm finna see who just joined to see if I can see them. Gabby says she got the people who just joined Rose. I'm finna check the welcome screen and see who just joined. Ghost Joker just joined. I don't know. That's old. Nah, the latest person that just joined is the real fact folks. Lee Media. He was in this bitch at 11:04. Nico.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he ain't joined. The
Yeah,
other
I'm new
guy
to
ain't joined.
this shit on, bro. I don't know how the fuck it get me in y'all chat. I was just trying to join the Western name. It threw me in this.
That was the link on phone. That was the link they put in the chat to join the gang chat. It wasn't in the link to join the Discord. The link to join the Discord different from joining this call.
That things didn't go down the way that people are saying they did, but if they did and he gets convicted, he's got to take the consequences, I think, as a man. And I think that's something I really respect you saying that, because I think I've almost felt like so many people have been kind of like denying that Von was involved in all these things, and I get where they're coming from, but I think in a way it's sort of wrongs to kind of gaslight the victims and the victims' families that they have their opinion about what happened, and obviously nobody's been caught, and the Von's no longer here and stuff. But like you say, I think with Muwop, I'm a big fan of Muwop's music, and I think it's sort of you got to let the courts play out, and you got to let the evidence come out, and all that kind of thing. I guess that brings us to the next situation what I want to talk about, which obviously is YNW Melly. He's facing really serious charges. I'm a huge Melly fan. I love Melly's music. I've got Melly songs that I've started. I think some of my top songs of each year when I get Spotify of the songs I've played.
He's gonna get us ass for the Melly shit.
So on it. He on it.
To hear the news that Melly was sitting down for a minute, especially the situation and stuff, which I'm sure you're not going to want to talk on, but I guess what I want to ask you on that front is I'm really hoping that Melly's case can kind of draw to a conclusion soon, and we're going to get a result one way or the other. But what was your experience of spending time with Melly? Because he didn't have that reputation that Von had as someone that had all of these bodies, but he did have a reputation as a tough guy in the streets that didn't take any shit. So what was your experience like running around with Melly? And then I'd love to know maybe how you feel about the case, and just how you hope it's going to go.
Moving on with Melly that's my first artist, other than Jack Boy, with Sniper Gang, that I managed. So you know what I'm saying. Melly was more like of somebody to me that introduced me to a new world when it comes to like success, because the level of success he attained at a very early career. I was able to travel the world. I was able to meet a lot of people. I was able to experience life in a different way financially. So I got a lot of love and a lot of respect for Melly, and a lot of appreciation, a lot of gratitude, and vice versa. Him for me, you know what I'm saying? Because taking him under my wing and pushing him and breaking him as an artist and always being supportive, he knows. He knows. I know he feels the same way about me. But man, Melly is an amazing person. Like his music stays. Speak it for himself, like the way he is on the record, the way he's able to make you feel comfortable, the way he's able to make you feel loved, the way he's able to make you feel feared, concerned. He channel emotions to me.
My bad, y'all. I'm on here on Uber Eats like a motherfucker right now.
You ain't never.
And
you bogus.
Now with Officer Francois on the case. I ain't mean to join the gang chat link. I thought it was for the Discord.
Music, and he's like that in real life. So just being with him, I learned so much on just being, like a human.
Can somebody drop the link to just join the Discord without the chat? So if the people want to join the Discord so they get the notifications, they could do that. But shout out to everybody that did join.
And just seeing how he's able to just his emotions and his thoughts and the way he's able to put it in, out on paper, or just he's he walked in his feelings, basically. You know what I'm saying? He would wear his heart on his sleeve. So, you know what I'm saying? Free Melly, taste wise, I personally don't believe this young man would be at fault with killing his two best friends. That he got tatted on his face. That
He ain't say he ain't do it. He said he ain't at fault for killing him.
he did everything for her. I moved with Sack and Juvie. I wasn't just moving around with Melly. I moved with the whole YW. So I was able to see hands on that experience Sack had with him, Juvie had with him. And I honestly, if Melly could hurt and potentially kill his two friends, then I wouldn't be able to like even see it coming because he never showed that type of energy in person. Like it was always like Second Juvie was always someone that he loves and always, you know, it was people that he cherished and wanted to see. You know, this man bought a 5-bedroom house, moved his friends there, Second Juvie, like his first couple hundreds of thousands, he gave the money. Like when he went shopping, they went shopping, and it wasn't no do it. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like extortion. It was like he genuinely loved to see them happy, just like how they would love to see them to see him.
Y'all say he'd be free if he didn't give up that phone. That's crazy, folks. Cause he's saying all this, but he gave up that phone. Didn't they do all type of phone tracking shit and find out where he's at? I don't know if that was from him giving them that phone. Or they could have
Had it
given him the
been.
phone regardless, but that was kind of odd too.
They gave him the phone. That's what gave him the warrants to track his location.
So, what was the purpose of doing that? Like, was he on some? I didn't know no better. I was just trying to help you. Like, what? Like, what was you doing, folks? Why would you get on your phone? Why would you get that man's phone, even if you didn't think he did that? You don't think he talked about something else?
Police probably gave him the name Track. Said we gonna call you Track. You gonna track niggas down for us.
Yeah, nah. Put it right in the motherfucker face. Track.
We gonna track these niggas.
So man, I think that whole scenario is a mistaken identity. Obviously accused of something.
Folks is really well spoken too, bro.
Family. He's gonna continue how they would love to see him happy. So man, had with him. Walk in his feelings, basically. You know what I'm saying? He wears knows Melly's innocent. I feel like the people that have the doubts, that think that he potentially could do that, when the answer comes out, they're gonna be like, you know what, I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, this man was obvious.
You said they called the phone, it rang in his pocket while he's at the police department. Why did he bring it though to the police department? He said my client had nothing to hide, so I get on the phone.
Mistaken identity, obviously accused of something.
Documentary with them, and it sort of it feels just impossible that these four friends would go down like that. I think anybody that followed Melly and his crew closely has found that really hard to believe. But I guess, you know, the question I want to ask you, almost like mirroring what we said with what we said earlier, was, you know, I think from a fan perspective and from a friend perspective, you want it to work out that they're innocent, but you know, if they are found guilty, you know, is that something where you feel like you can accept that just, you know, it is what it is, that's how it went down, and, you know, unfortunately,
$100K right.
way, or are you not going to be able to accept like that maybe that did happen if when all the evidence comes out, and, you know, maybe it just wasn't how you thought?
Right. Yo, to be real with you, Pep, God forbid, and I know, you know what I'm saying, all my heart, and, you know, I got a lot of faith in our system, and I got a lot of faith in, you know, just the higher powers. I don't feel like Melly's life and career and legacy ends like this, right? I feel like he's so much greater, so much bigger than that. There's somebody whose talent is out this world. So I don't feel like the universe itself wanted to end like that. But playing devil's advocate, if Melly was to be found guilty, that shit would fuck me up. Not only because I'm losing a friend and a brother, because remember, they're gonna give him the death penalty. They're not just throwing him in prison for life, so they're gonna kill him. So that's another funeral, basically.
Hey, I heard the death penalty off of the table for Melly now. and there might be a change in this case.
Well, isn't this the most
He said he
recent
told the
interview
police.
he's had?
You say what?
Isn't this the most recent interview he's had? When was this put
Yeah,
out?
this was a day ago, but that was actually something I was supposed to cover in the stream. I ain't realized I was gonna be on here for this long. I've been on here for a minute. I got a few more things to cover. That's why I really ain't going to the LA part until we get to 350 likes. I ain't going to the LA shit. What else I got in the title? I talked about is Big One in the title?
Nope.
Oh. Only talk about Dirk and Youngboy. That situation either. Nah, they brought the death penalty back. You say they brought the death penalty back 16, it got overturned. Dang, what's going on?
But I think me personally, that shit will fuck me up because I'll be blindsided. I will never see it coming because I never seen anything.
That boy doing
where
research.
That will be the route taken for sacking Juvie off Melly. So if he do get found guilty and there's undeniable evidence that shows it, personally, I will be broken and I would have my trust issues will probably flare up times 10. Because if Melly could do that to his friend, then what can anybody else do to somebody like me that gives that type of impression of family and
smoke weed
and
every
friendship
day
and stuff? So that would fuck me up.
Hey, shout out my boy Jacob Bertha Goat for following the channel, bro. Appreciate you tuning in, broski. It's love, man. Everybody give him a round of applause, man. Welcome my boy to the game. No cap.
Yeah, it's another step before you get to my truth. I'm comfortable in.
So it's kind of, I think from a lot of people watching that, I think it was kind of almost hard to believe that just imagine it was positive.
So yeah, the vibe, it was Boss Top birthday, right? So I remember, they called me for this show, right? I take Von bookings very seriously.
I want that chain, bro.
The level he was at.
You say what?
I said I want that chain.
Hey, shout out Pepsi Poppy too for following me on Twitch.
Right. Just the world, there's a lot of things that we spoke about in the interview, but the world don't know. That night, Vaughn did not go out really for work, because that show was so.
Hey, hold on, bro. Let me mute this. Hey, appreciate you, gang. Appreciate you for real, love, broski. Oh, gang. You know that. You know it's always gonna be me for me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, bro, love, man. That shit. I really appreciate that, gang. No cap.
I haven't really celebrated his birthday like that. And he had the project just dropped, the album Welcome to Old Block. He was super excited. I think we was number one on Apple Music. It didn't go through billboards or that yet, but we was number one on Apple Music. It was a moment of just of accomplishment. He was just like, it felt so good. He just wanted to enjoy it with his fans and enjoy it with his friends and his family. So we took the booking and we went to that original venue, which I don't remember the name of the venue at this point. But after that booking, it was over. Like the show was good. It was a special guest. He performed when he had the blue outfit on. That's when you see us in the picture and everybody. It was great. So when that show finished, it was all positive vibes. It was the same. It was the same environment, and he wanted to keep the night going. And this is where I'm actually a little confused too, because now over time passed by and I'm learning more information from the internet and I'm seeing more things, and I'm here thinking like, damn, was it like, I don't know if he planned to go to that after hour spot and we just didn't know about it. And Chicago culture is so it's so weird, like where like they'll talk to their ops, they'll FaceTime, they I don't know, it's a little different over there.
They probably dropped the low, like, pull up. No, bro.
I don't know per se if it was planned for him to go there. Because there's a lot of speculations like, oh, he was set up, this was that. Bro, the person that made the decision to go to the after hour spot was Vaughn. Wasn't me, wasn't his team. Like, I literally had to redirect the whole party, everybody he was with, to the after hour spot. Like, yo, where Vaughn at? Oh, because I jumped in another car, right? I jumped in another car and stuff like that. So when he's heading over there, I'm like, damn, okay, cool. Everybody, let's head over there. So we go over there. He's in the car. He's chilling. He's relaxing. It's cold. He got, female with him in the car. He's doing what he do. I don't take nothing for it. So by the time Quando comes to the area, there's not a booking. Nobody's booked. So there's a million other places, but I guess that spot is the after hour spot, because you got to realize we went to the party. Now this is the after hour spot. So there's not too many clubs that's open 4 or 3 in the morning. So maybe Quando was on the same type of vibe to go, somewhere where to keep the night going. Everybody want to keep the night going, want to keep having fun. People just drinking, they have, they don't, they smoking, they got women, so they want to keep the night going. So that situation, if it happened like that where they both naturally pulled up to the spot and they ran into each other, then I don't feel like Vaughn played it where he came out there for trouble. I think it just happened to go that way where, so-and-so having a weapon and the fight and all that, and it led to that. But I personally, it wasn't that atmosphere that night, because I'm going back to what you're saying, how the atmosphere was. It wasn't tense and violent. It was like everybody was just having a good time. Like, it was genuinely a positive and happy time. Y'all. So that little switch, when we got there and all that happened, it escalated to violence. I was blindsided by it, and a lot of people were blindsided by it, because that wasn't the temperament that was around that night. And that whole night we was on some like, yo, we trying to find this is the. Then I would have been like, damn, okay, I knew this was gonna happen, but it was really more part. He took a small booking to go have fun, to celebrate.
I was friends with Francois. How funny is that?
His cousin and his release. So the whole night was
Francois track.
Happy. It wasn't negative vibe.
On BD.
I feel you, man. It seems like, from my research, and bear in mind, I'm just a guy in England trying to find out what happened to one of his favorite rappers, right? I'm not trying to expose anyone or trick anyone, but I think there's a couple of things I think people made a big deal out of. There was one recording that seemed to show, when Von's trucks were driving away from that venue where the first show was, they were saying the car was playing YoungBoy's music. Is that something you remember, or is that just a coincidence?
I mean, I'm not.
What did he say?
There was one recording that seemed to show, when Von's trucks were driving away from that venue where the first show was, they were saying the car was playing YoungBoy's music. Is that something you remember, or is that just a coincidence?
I mean, I'm not doubting that one of the cars will play YoungBoy. YoungBoy is one of the biggest artists of this generation. You can't take that away from him. Like, I play YoungBoy music. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even at that time, if they did have
You say what?
I said I don't.
I do.
Dirk better.
We got a couple songs that I like him, especially old shit. His old shit go crazy.
Hashtag Dirk better.
He said niggas gonna be eating all this story ever. You think 100K track like though? 213. Let's get that back. Yeah, y'all be on that with who y'all on that with? Francois or Track?
Who's who?
Wait, who's who? Oh God!
Who game who's who?
Francois is the officer. Track is the manager.
One of them detective. One of them. I don't know, man. Shit's crazy.
All right, would y'all let would y'all let a on duty secret police officer manage you?
No. off-duty cop, manage you.
Yeah, you
Like,
gonna make $10 million, but he police.
hell no, hell. No.
You gonna put 10 million people in jail.
Yeah.
People,
Say officer, swat that shot right. Yeah.
think.
Nah, I ain't gonna
Well,
lie.
I'm being political.
I ain't
Hey,
seen.
don't Meek Mill do that?
What?
Let me not put that on his name. I fuck with Meek Mill, but
No, what he
don't
do
Meek
though?
Mill, he ain't do nothing. But I think somebody at Rock Nation put some cartel members in jail or something like that.
Oh,
The
God.
CEO, the CEO. Her, I forgot her name, but yeah, the CEO of Rock Nation. She put a lot of cartel. She was an informant.
Oh, it was
She
a
put a lot of yeah.
It was a woman. Damn, I ain't never heard about that.
Yeah, we talked about it in another stream, but on phone,
Oh, I was probably somewhere.
I forget her. I forget her name. It's like
Me as I don't listen. Go ask.
It's
everybody
Desiree
else you wanna
Perez.
ask. Me as a 100K track. I did.
Okay.
Oh, young boy dissed Vaughn, his sister, Kayla, Dirk, and O'Block on his new song, Run the Hood.
hold on, what?
He said, I'm on the phone with Tim. Oh, that's Kayla. B go dig your brother up.
Where you seeing this at?
Who is Bigo or who?
No,
On Reddit.
he said
Nah,
Kayla B.
Oh,
Yeah. But he's saying bitch. I just wasn't trying to say that.
Oh,
but
It say, tell them fuck a nigga you fucking on. They ain't gonna fuck with us. Tell your broke ass members come get me gone. We gonna bust them up.
I don't.
Drop tape by tape and don't promote at all. That's just my run up. I know that he talking in those songs and he dumb as fuck. We gonna wet the blocking boys. All that talking out your talk gonna meet the murder squad.
Do you feel like those lyrics were for Dirk? No, honestly. Like,
Shit, he just mentioned Kayla B and told her to go get her brother
Oh,
up.
okay. Well, oh no, yeah, that's
Said that he won't beef. I ain't gonna say nothing else.
okay. Yeah, he back tripping. He back tripping.
Everybody after me. Everybody want to kill IB, but can't capture me. Behind this one nigga, he deceased.
Oh yeah. Boy, shit.
I'm
man.
gonna change the subject. Fuck, I'm telling niggas that I love them. Cause they know I fucking hate him. I can't wait to fucking bust him. Yeah, he really was dissing at the beginning
Yeah.
though. I'm
He was
finna repeat it.
crazy. I thought he was on his peace shit. Like,
He say I'm on the phone with Tim. Oh, that's Kayla. B go dig your brother up. He ain't on no peace shit, folks.
yeah, for sure. I just I'm now hearing how you reading it. Like, you reading it clearer than how you talk. So I hear you. I hear you clear. You tripping.
It's like that.
Just,
I ain't gonna lie. I be
but the
tired.
thing,
Dirk
Of
better.
black men. I'm tired of be seeing two black men. I'm telling you, that's all niggas. That's all it really is. Motherfuckers rap beef, and I be wanting to see niggas work together, man, and build and blow, and not always funking with each other.
yeah.
Dudes from two different parts of the, like, they not even from the same city. Like, y'all ain't shouldn't be having them issues, man. Two black, young, powerful, black, rich guys that got a voice that's a hell of an influence to so many kids, and just like, especially NBA, like, both of them got a cult following. Like kids are really listen and do what my son. My son used to get would go like. I used to buy him ball caps, and he used to want to get 4K Trey. And he's a square like basketball player, and it was like I let him do it because people out here, other kids would look at him like they would see that and they wouldn't think gang banging. They would be like, "Oh, he an NBA fan." Real shit. That's just like people would really change like that. You know what I mean? But they gonna do what they do. But I just be tired of seeing all that shit all the time. Two black niggas.
That's the
No,
world we
sure.
live in though.
Oh, right.
Man, look at the
We the only
history of
race.
hip hop though. Beef
We the
sells,
only
man.
race who kill each other. Who like you know you got them white folks school shooters. They do crazy shit when they turn on the TV.
They motorcycle gangs be getting wild.
But they be on some gangster shit though. Them motorcycle gangs be real gangsters though. Like and they, you know what I'm saying? That shit that happened in Texas when they had that big old shootout. I mean, I was in prison when it happened, but that shit was all over the news. Like it was all them biker gangs shooting and killing each other. Like that shit was crazy.
Nobody
But
went to jail.
it's like us as black people, like we kill each other the most. Like man, we the sauciest and we're the most emulated. Everybody want to be like us, but we also the ones who kill each other the most, bro. We do. We need to stop shit. Need to stop.
You say the history that's been going. Yeah, I still say the lies. I just didn't say the last few because I wasn't really feeling them. I ain't had the energy to do it for real. I ain't want to just put out anything. I ended it early too. Bro, y'all ain't get to that light.
I ain't gonna lie. You was tired Monday too though. You was sleepy as hell.
Bro.
I'm feeling it.
And I needed a haircut. I had a wedding to go to in the morning. I wasn't finna sit here on live with motherfuckers that can't like the video and I get a haircut and go to that wedding without a haircut and motherfuckers can't like this bitch. Hell no, I had to go get my haircut.
You wasn't fresh. You had to get that fresh fade. Yeah.
Okay, I was finna sacrifice the cut for the lie. I had to think like, alright, it's this many people. They can't like this shit. Oh, I'm gone. Oh no, y'all. Fuck am I doing?
Shit.
My bad. I just smack the shit out of my dog.
You bogus as hell.
I know you cool.
You bogus.
That big ass bike gang got Rico. Everybody walk because every last one of them kept their mouth closed.
Yeah, nobody got arrested.
Real shit. They all kept their mouth closed. Did nobody snitch. And it was like several different biker gangs. They up there shooting each other, killing each other. Like I'm like, that was some gangster shit. And did nobody snitch. Nobody told. And that's how they beat it. Real shit.
That's real.
They really beat that shit. Fed case, freaking like everybody said quiet. Not one nigga snitch. Not one.
You know what that is? They probably really deal with rats on the phone now. You rat, they probably really getting you out the way.
But that's like,
you know what?
White boys and the Mexicans, they don't play when they get the boy. And you know, people try to look white. Oh, they white, they Mexican, they can't. But when it comes to that gangster shit, that politicking, like they're very, very deadly. White boys, Mexican, that shit, yeah. That shit get them Aryan brotherhoods. That shit get deep. They be real gangsters. Real gangsters.
They be getting wild.
Hell yeah. White boys that tear some shit up.
They could fight or they just be getting wild.
No. Listen, whites, I ain't gonna lie. Whites and Mexicans, they can't fight. They get to swimming, but they're very deadly. They play with knives. They play with weapons, and they gon' do that. 2, 3, 4, like they gonna be. Yeah, knife play, all that shit. I mean, they not no punks, but you don't have to. They not going out because prison is about numbers anyway. Like my people get your people, but white boys they gonna get wild. They get wilder niggas. Mexicans niggas be wanting to go home and white boys and shit. I done seen they'll come to jail with a date and catch life in there and don't give a fuck. I swear to God, no lie, this is real. That shit, and we the only like Mexicans. They can, one Mexican control the whole yard for his people. They can send people. Y'all gonna do that, and their people is gonna do it, no hesitation. Like that shit getting done. So that's why it's like, I ain't gonna lie, they get busy. They get very wild. They gonna, they gonna make the motherfuckers bleed for sure.
You know the thing about that money gang Sway situation. I covered it, but. I just talked about what I thought happened. I don't really know.
But I kind of assumed that, you know what I'm saying? I already kind of know how it be for like Mexican gang members that go to prison, a California prison, to where if they was on the streets and say they might have been from a neighborhood where they was where they ran with blacks, might have been a blood crip, and when they go to jail, and now we live in the world where it's cell phones all in prison, so they might have and you gon' Like when you Mexican in jail and you go to prison and you was running with blacks on the streets and you go to jail in there and try to they not having that shit. They not having that shit. They gonna get on you every time. They gonna attack your ass
Hey,
every time.
on a
They
different
not.
note though, y'all gotta really just stop and see like they want us to be divided, bro. You know, whoever they is, y'all gotta realize that they want us to be put up against each other, ourselves and within our own communities. They want us to not be together and come together as one. They want to keep us separate so that they can conquer, folks.
Like in California prisons, like the Mexicans though, whether they're Southern or like the Northerners, not the Southerners, they politic just way different. Like they way if you was running with a black gang on the streets and you come there, they swallowing your ass, bro. They own your ass.
So the black gang ain't gonna have your back. Like he couldn't have been good with the black gang.
It depends on what kind of yard you on. It depends where you, and that's the fucked up thing about like the California prison system because it's based on the level one through it's a point system, and then within them points you go to a specific level depending on what kind of case and shit you was, what type of crime you commit on the street. So you got 1 through 4, and like and there's 33 prisons in California, so it really does depend on what prison you're at. And on a level 4, 180, no, they on your ass. They're on your ass. They on your ass. And sometimes the black, like say if a Mexican is from a black gang, and but he comes to a yard and he like really with the business, then the blacks gonna support him, and they gonna get behind him. Y'all touching, we blowing this motherfucking yard up. We gonna blow this yard up. So you in some yards you got them where the blacks to be like, nigga, I ain't getting in. We gonna let y'all have him. Real shit. Like, so it depends. It depends on the inmate as well. Like how Sway was pushing. If he was like, nigga, when he pull up to say if he would have pulled up to the yard and he would have been like, hey man, give me a knife, man, and give me some, and he come out this cell and bust on something, and he kick it off and take off on the Mexican. Oh, they gonna be like, niggas gonna be like, oh yeah, we with that. Oh, he gang, yeah, we get behind that. We can support him. But yeah, for real. But that's how this caliber tricky.
You think that's how he should have played it though? Like, cause he already seemed like he knew something was up. Like he knew motherfucker.
Yeah,
he should just took off on the motherfucker and just.
But
what if he did that and niggas still ain't rock out with him? Then he just.
Niggas would have rocked out with him if you gonna push for yourself. That's what I'm saying. But it's like you got some that do that, and you got some that. Nigga, they come to, and see the thing is, when in prison they tell you the way you start is the way you should finish. How you come in is how you should go out. Not meaning like what I'm saying. Well, basically, that's what you were told. So he could have came in with however you was pushing on these streets is how you should have pushed in jail, and if you was really what I'm saying, but you got some motherfuckers who will get up under there and grew up in the ghetto with us, and then you go to jail, and then you fall up under the Mexican Act. Like, bro, that's how because now once you do that, like you a motherfucker I grew up with, now I can't eat with you.
Bro.
It's certain shit I can't do with you. But see, and I've been locked up on the East Coast, and so I know, like, damn, when I was on the East Coast, even though as a juvenile, like, I learned through the East, they don't really, like, a white and a black can be in the cell out there. Like, you ain't gonna see that shit, like they don't really trip on like the races like too much. Like white Mexicans or white and blacks could be in the same cell. Like hell no, that shit would never happen out here. Like if you white, you can't go in up, niggas. That's it. Only my people. Like you don't do that shit. So it's like
so it'd be like you could run into somebody that's your homie in the world that's white, but you can't even rock with them. But when y'all get out, it's just like it's understood that was just prison politics.
Yep. Because they also tell you when you first go to prison, man, hey, listen, leave your one thing when it comes to politics, leave your feelings out of them. Leave it out because you might have a homie, a childhood friend that end up coming to a yard that you've been on for years, and when he come to that yard, he bad. He got paperwork. He say he a rat or something, and like we gonna know you coming before you get there or type shit. And once you get here, it's like he bad. You gonna probably be the motherfucker, the one knocking him down. And that's how cold it get, because it's like, nigga, especially if it's like in-house, like, oh, he one of my homies. Oh, he from Sacramento. He from my neighborhood. I got him. Like, don't even on me. It's my I have to, like, or somebody from my neighborhood. And if there wasn't nobody from my neighborhood, it'd be like, all right, some old park niggas or whoever gonna do it. But and that's how cold it get. Like, nigga, you be knocking the nigga down that you used to. Nigga came out the sandbox with, like, you rat, we blowing you down. It's like,
It's that easy to do that in prison and get away with it though, or that
nah,
like
but
blind spots and shit.
hell
The
no.
motherfuckers just don't care.
No, it's not like I spent 10 years on the 180 and on level 4s, people don't get away. Like, nobody's planning to get away. Like, say if a nigga finna handle his business, a nigga would been to packed his shit up the night prior, packed all his own property. So when the police come get his shit the next day after he take care of his business, they just going in there to, what I'm saying, I'm
Pick it
grabbing
up.
bag, got their name and CDC number on it, so that way, sometimes the cellies, they could get in some shit on the yard and knock a nigga down. But that, now you got the police in there trying to split your property up, and they putting your shit and his shit and shit getting mixed up. Like, on level 4s, there is no blind spots on the yard. There is no blind spots. So, like, whatever you do, they, like niggas say, it's like the Super Bowl, nigga. Perform, shine, baby, because all eyes on you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no getting away. Like, ain't no getting away. There ain't none of that shit. So people be like, niggas be ready to go to the hole. Niggas shit packed up and on their way. You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit.
I'm saying it's one thing to like beat them up for ass, though. But I'm talking about like motherfucker be stabbing people, getting like
Hell yeah.
it's
Listen, and that's how cold it is. And that's why it's so fucked up, because, like, the knife, like, that shit is so common on the 180 yard to where it's like you won't, like, if you get caught with a knife, if you just get caught with a knife, your first knife, you only go do 6 months in the hole. You know what I'm saying? But
All right, stream. I think I'm probably finna head out. I'm tired as hell. Everybody that tuned in today, man, I appreciate y'all for real, for real. If you haven't already, make sure y'all go check out my Instagram at AP Louis. Subscribe, man. Hit that bell button. Hit that like button, please, man. I appreciate everybody in this motherfucker, man. Welcome to the game if you haven't already, man. You guys are watching this later. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And it's been